Hi, my name's Patrick Sullivan. I'm the chair of Childhood Cancer Canada and Coast to Coast, and I'm here to dedicate the first week of the breakaway to my son, Finn Sullivan. Finn was born in 2005, about a minute after his brother, a couple years after his big sister. He was a quiet yet energetic kid. I can still remember him on his little yellow car in our cul-de-sac, which has a bit of a hill on it, just racing down that hill. Because of his cancer, which is Rhabdomyosarcoma, he had some issues with his urinary tract, so he had a pee bag for about the last year of his life, and used to take that pee bag and tuck it behind his back and come flying down the hill. I remember Finn as a kid who ran and jumped and bounced and danced and sang and loved and smiled and rode. And he would have loved this breakaway event. Our whole family loves it. We're all signed up. We're dedicated to getting as many badges, especially the fun ones, as we can. We will be getting the ice cream at some point and eating them upside down from the cone bottom up, because that's the way Finn would do it. We make a real point of trying to remember Finn's life, and the reason we're so engaged and so involved in this is because there's lots of things happening out there that are going to give better answers. There are kids getting treatment now with the same cancer Finn received that were not available when we were told his cancer was palliative. We're also very, very committed to the programs that we run, including our new COVID Relief Fund. I recall a time early on when Finn had cancer, and when kids get the chemotherapy, their white blood cell counts drop and can drop precipitously, and if they spike a fever, you are told to immediately go to the emergency ward. And as I say, it was early. It was a Saturday, as I recall. Finn was not very energetic, which was not true to form for him. We were monitoring his temperature, and as the day went on, it continued to rise. And keep in mind, we're at a time where Finn at that point is 2, Baird, his twin brother, is 2, and their big sister Sarah is 5, and there's Sam and I. And not only was Finn starting to go up in temperature, his siblings were both not doing very well, as it turned out, with ear infections, as we were to learn sort of later that day. So Finn's temperature finally crests the magic number. We start packing to go to the hospital. Someone has to hold Finn. I am packing. We put Baird in the van because he loved it in there. And while I'm packing a bag to get Finn to the hospital, Baird has discovered the Sharpie and magic marker in the van and starts drawing on the inside of the van, marks we can still see today, in fact. We drive down the hill together. Sam switches, so I take the car and take Finn to the hospital, and Sam takes Baird and Sarah to the clinic. That's sort of a snapshot of one moment in time. I can't imagine having had to do that in a COVID time period. We had tremendous support from our family, who flew from Ontario and all over the country to come support us. That would not have been possible during COVID. The things these families are going through today that we didn't have to endure is horrific. So, I love this event because it's so much fun, but it's also raising important money for research that can change kids' lives, for programs that can help families in a desperate time of need. And it's a ton of fun. So I encourage you to get out there and get your badges. And when you're doing that, take a moment to smile for Finn, to smile for the kids in your life that you know, the kids that we've lost, and the kids that we ride for.